Hello, my dear friends. Welcome back to our Gen Z Career Wing YouTube channel. Today, we are bringing your lecture 9 on data analytics and data visualization, covering exam importance, long question and answer. If you haven't watched our previous lecture yet, don't forget to check our playlist to complete the entire series. If you have find our videos helpful, please like, comment, share and subscribe to and support our channel. So without wasting any more times, let's get started. Our first question having define data, explain its importance in modern decision making. Here definition of data. What is a data? First you can know. Okay, data is a collection of raw facts, figure, observations, or measurements that can be processed to produce meaningful and information. Data can be in the form of numbers, text, image, audio, or videos. Here, data is a raw facts collection of raw facts, figure, and observation or measurements that is a process to the meaningful information that is known as data. That is a form of numbers, text, image, audio, or videos. We are collected to the data from numbers types and text types and image types or audio types or video types. That is helpful to the collect of data. Okay. Importance of data in a modern decision making. What is a data is modern decision making? How many types and which? The first we can explain supports better decision. What is support better decision? Data helps managers make accurate and informed decision instead of playing or guesswork. Okay, that is a support better decision. That is a helps of managers or inform to the decision. That is a known as the support better decision. Second option is a improve business performance. What is improves business performance? Organization or identifying to the length and weakness and opportunity. That is known as the improve business opportunity or performance of the business organization. Okay. Then after third point is a predicts future trends. What is a predicts of the future trends? That is a previous of the historical data helps to the forecast future sales demands and the customer behaviors. For the behaviors of predicts future trends. That is the importance of modern decision making. Fourth point is reduce risks. What is a reduce risks? That is a data analysis identifies potential risks and the help organization takes preventive action. That is known as the reduce risks of the importance of the modern decision making. That fifth point is enhance customer satisfaction. What is a customer satisfaction? How to helps to the customer and enhance the satisfaction of the business improvement. That is a customer data helps business understanding and the customer needed and provides personalized service. That is a enhance customer satisfaction. Then after I can go from the question number 2. Explain the importance of data driven decision making with examples. Definition is data driven decision making, that is a short form is DDM. DDM is the process of making decision based on data analysis and evidence rather than institution or assumption. That is a noun as the definition of data driven decision making. Okay, how many types of and how is importance, that's I will explain. That is a point wise. Okay, the first point is increases accuracy. What is increases accuracy? Decision and the based on real facts and the reliable information, that is a increase accuracy. Second point is improves efficiency, helps optimize business and operations and reduce unnecessary cost, that is a improve efficiency. Then after I will go third, identifying market trends. What is identifying market trends? Such as this time, which types of market trends is given the benefits, and which types of, how many types of data gets and business related to understanding customer, that is known as the identifying market trends, and which types of demands is related to the markets and the get to the benefits of the customer, that is known as the identifying market trends. Business can understanding customers preferences and change market demands, that is known as the identifying market trends. Provides competitive advantage. Organization can respond quickly to market changes and stay ahead of the competitors, that is known as the provides competitive advantage is the importance of data driving decision making. Then fifth point is measures performance. Measure performance is the data helps and evaluates business performance and the supports to the continuous improvement, that is known as the measures performance, that is known as the importance of data driving decision making. Then after I go from the question number third, explain the historical look back and the forward looking approach in the analytics. So first we can describe the historical look back approach. So that the historical approach focuses on the analysis past data to understanding and the understand what has already happens. It is mainly used in the data analytics, that is a historical look back approach. Then after I will discuss the second points, forward looking approach. What is a forward looking approach? The forward looking approach uses currently and current and the historical data, that is the previous data, that is known as the historical data, to predict futures outcomes and the recommends action. It is mainly used in the data analytics. Okay, that is a forward looking approach. Then after I can explain the historical, that is a historical look back and forward looking back approach. Historical look back and the forward looking back and the approach focuses on the past events, and forward looking the focuses on future outcomes and explain what happens and predicts what is the likely to happens. Then after used in the data analytics, okay, data analysis and data analytics is a more difference, helps identify trends and helps in the forecast and the planning. Okay, examples is a analysis last year sales, example is the predicting next month sales. Okay, previous data, that is known as analytics. Then after I go from the question number 4, discuss the importance of each elements in the data analytics life cycle. To introduce, first I will introduce the elements of the data analytics. The data analytics life cycle is a systematic process used to the collect, process, analyze and present data for the better decision making. The mainly elements are data collection and data processing, data modeling and data visualization. First I will discuss the data collection. Data collection is the process of gathering data from different sources such as the databases, websites, surveys, scenario, and the social media. That is known as the data collection sources. That is the importance of elements of data analytics. The first we will explain the provides accurate and the reliable data. Then after second point is form the foundation for analysis. Third point is ensured better decision making. Then after I will describe the data processing, how to data is processed in the data analytics life cycle. Data processing involves cleaning the data and organize the data and transforming raw data into a usable formats. That is known as the data processing formats. That is how many types of and which types of importance, that is the elements of a data analytics life cycle. So first I will explain the importance of data analytics life cycle. Removes errors and the duplicates data. Second point is improves data quality, and the third point is makes data ready for analysis for the elements of data analytics life cycle. So third point is data modeling. So what is a data modeling? Data modeling is the process of analyzing data using statistical and the machine learning techniques to identify to the patterns way and the making prediction. That is known as the data modeling. Okay, then after I will explain the this importance part. Okay, first is a helps discover hidden trends. Then after second point is predicts future outcomes. That is known as importance of data modeling. Okay, then after third point is supports business planning and the decision making for the helpfuls of business planning and business profession and profits of a decision making for business planning. Okay, so fourth point is data visualization. What is a data visualization? Data visualization is the prevention of analytic and the data using charts like that, the bar graphs and graphical forms and dashboards and the reports. For the I will see the data for the graphical formats and bar graphs and dashboard reports and the collection of the data. Importance of a data visualization, which types of and which is a importance of a data visualization. First we can explain the makes complex data easily and the to understanding the complex way and the easy way. That is known as the importance of a data visualization. Helps identify trends and the patterns quickly. Then after third point is improves communication of the inside. That is the importance of a data visualization. Then after I will explain the diagrams of a data analysis life cycle. The first we can explain the objectives. What is objectives? Then after I will explain the understanding the data. How the understanding the data and how to collect the data and visualize the data. That is known as the understanding the data and data cleaning and the data transformation. Okay, then after data enhancement, then after optimization, then after observation. Okay, that is a life cycle of data analytics life cycle. Then after I go from question number 5. Explain the career path of data analytics, data analyst and data scientist. What is a data analyst and data scientist? Introduction. First I will explain the introduction part. Okay, both data analytics and data scientists have excellent career opportunity in the industries such as the banking sector, healthcare sector and retail sector and IT management sector and e-commerce sector. That is a career path of a data analyst and data scientist pathway, that is a collect the data and analyst the excellent of data opportunity. Okay, then after I will explain the career path of a data analyst. So what and what is the career of and career path of data analyst. The junior, first I will explain the junior data analyst. Second point is data analyst. Third point is senior data analyst. Fourth point is business analyst. And fifth point is analyst management. Sixth point is head of analyst. The which types of a skill required for the data analyst and the data scientist. Okay. The first we can explain the Excel types and SQL and the PowerPoints and Power BI for the tabular form. Then after explain the career path of data scientist. The first point is junior data scientist. Second point is data scientist for the juniors. Third point is senior data scientist. Fourth point is machine learning engineers. Fifth point is list of lead data scientist. And the sixth point is chief data scientist or AI managers. That is a career path of data scientist. Then after I will discuss the skills of data scientist. Pythons or R. Second point is machine learning. Third point is artificial intelligence. And fifth point is statistics. Sixth point is big data techniques. That is a skills required for data scientist. Then after I will go from the question number 6. Compare the role, responsibilities and skills of a data analyst and data scientist. First we can explain the introduction part. Our data analyst analyze existing data to generate reports and insights the data, and while a data scientist use advantage and the advance of the techniques such as the machine learning and the AI to predict future outcomes and solve the complex business problems. That is known as the responsibility data analyst. So how many types of compare the first we can explain the role and the responsibility and skills and focuses and outcomes. Okay, then after I will discuss the first data analyst. The role having a analyze past data and the present data, that is known as the data analyst. And the second point is discuss the data scientist. For the role of data scientist, build predictive models and the AI solution, that is known as the data scientist. And the responsibility of data analyst is prepare reports, dashboard and identifying the trends solution, that is known as the data analyst. Okay, then after second point is discuss the data scientist. So what is the responsibility of data scientist? Develop machine learning models and the prediction and the business solution, that is known as the data scientist optimization. Okay, and the responsibility skills have a Excel and the SQL tabular and the Power BI formats. Then after data scientist skill points is Python and R, machine learning, AI or big data or statistics, that is known as the skills of data scientist. And the focus point is data analyst is descriptive and the diagnostic analytics is the focus of data analyst. And the focus point is a data scientist is a predictive and the prescriptive analytics is the focus of data scientist. And the outputs is reports and dashboard of the data analyst and the predictive models and the recommendation, that is known as the data scientist outputs. Then after go from the question number 7. discuss the value addition of different analysts and the types of organization. First point is descriptive analytics, diagnostic analytics. Third point is predictive analytics, and fourth is prescriptive analytics. The first we can explain the descriptive analytics is explain what happened using the historical data, that is known as the descriptive analytics data. And the second point is helps monitoring and the monitors for the business performance. And the second point is diagnostic analytics explanation. Okay, explain why it happens by the finding the roots causes for the diagnostic analytics, and helps identify problems and improve performance, that is known as the diagnostic analytics. Third point is predictive analytics. Predictive analytics is what is likely to happen, and using historical data is known as the predictive analytics. Helps forecast demands, sales, and the customer's behavior is known as the predictive analytics. Fourth point is prescriptive analytics. So first point is suggest what should be done to achieve the best result, that is known as the prescriptive analytics. Second point is support decision making and the resource of optimization, and the get a and the support of a decision making, and get to the helps of a market and the support to the marketing fields, and get to data, that is none of the prescriptive analytics. Then after value addition or organization. What is the value addition or organization of the analytics of organization? Value added of analytics types. Okay. So first point is improve decision making. Second point is increases efficiency and productivity. Third point is reduce risks and cost of the data analytics. Fourth point is improves customer satisfaction of the customers, retailers, that known as the for data analyst. Fifth point is provides a competitive advantage of data analyst and organization. Then after I will explain the conclusion types. Each types of analytics adds value by the helping organization and understanding the past and the future parts of data to identify causes and predicts the futures and chooses the best answer, so that the thank you friends. I hope to data analytics and data visualization lecture 9 help you prepare your for exam. If you are found the video useful, please like, comment, share and subscribe to Gen Z Career Win. Turn on the notification bell so you can never miss our upcoming lecture. Thank you so much. We'll see you in the next video. Keep learning, keep growing.